Hi, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Today I'm just going to be showing off my CD and K-pop collection. I already did a vinyl collection, so I just thought I should be doing a CD collection. If you haven't seen my vinyl collection, you should definitely go watch it. Anyways, let's get into it. First we have My Everything by Ariana Grande. The reason why this one doesn't have the album cover is because the album cover was like a folded out poster and I have it on my wall. And my favorite song off this album is probably either Too Close, Cadillac Song, or My Everything. And we have Sweetener. My favorite songs off this are Goodnight and Go and Rem. Here we have Thank You Next. This is the clean version because I got this in like 2019 when the album came out and I was about maybe 10 in 2019 and my mom didn't want me to listen to the explicit version. So now I just have the clean version. My favorite songs off this album are Ghosted and In My Head. And lastly, for my Ariana collection, we have Positions. As you can see, the cover is obviously different for Positions. I just took the booklet and changed it as a cover because my booklet is a bit damaged. I don't know what happened, but something did happen. My favorite song off of here is My Hair and Nasty. Here we have When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go by Billie Eilish. My favorite songs off this album are 8 and Elo Milo. This is Super Ick by Conan Gray. Favorites off this album are Summer Child and Footnote. Here we have Hesitant Alien by Gerard Way. And my favorites off this album are Brother and Action Cat. Here we have Issues by Korn. My favorites off this album are Falling Away From Me and Somebody Someone. Now we have Follow the Leader by Korn. My favorite off this album is Children of the Corn. Here we have Lust for Life. My favorites off this album are Groupie Love, Get Free, and Summer Bummer. Here we have Blue Bannisters. And my favorites off this album are Beautiful, Arcadia, and Sweet Carolina. Here we have Norman Evan Rockwell. My favorites off this album are Happiness is a Butterfly, Cinnamon Girl, and Love Song. We have Did You Know That There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard. And my favorites off this album are Sweet and Fishtail. Here we have Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge. My favorites off this are Cemetery Drive and Interlude. Here we have Welcome to the Black Parade. And my favorites are Blood and This Is How I Disappear. Lastly, we have Danger Days. And my favorites off this album are Vampire Money and Planetary Go. Now we have Emails I Can't Send by Sabrina Carpenter. And my favorites off this album are Decode and Things Like What She Said to Me. Here we have Short and Sweet. The CD actually isn't in this one because it's right here. My favorites off this album are Good Graces and Don't Smile. We have Fearless Taylor's version. My favorites off this album are Bye Bye Baby and Don't You. Now we have 1989. Here we have 1989 Taylor's version. My favorites off this album are Now That We Don't Talk and New Romantics. Here we have Reputation. Here we have Midnights. Favorites off this album are Bejeweled and Hits Different. And for my last CD before we get into K-pop, we have The Tortured Poets Apartment. And now let's get into the K-pop. To start us off, we have Super Real Me by Islet. My favorite song off this album is Magnetic and Midnight Fiction. I'll Like You by Islet. My favorite off this album is I'll Like You and If You Know You Know. Easy by Le Sserafim. My favorite song off this album is Smart. Crazy by Le Sserafim. My favorite song off this album is Crazy and 1-800 Hot and Fun. TTYL by Le Simple. I really love this whole album so much. This is one of the first Luna projects that I really fell in love with. I kind of say I love this whole album, but if I had to choose, I would either say Secret Diary, Confessions, Cotton Candy, and TTYL, which is basically the whole album if you don't count Hocus Pocus. Let's just go with TTYL. So my favorite song off this album is TTYL. Soft is Strong by Cat's Eye. Favorite songs off this album are Touch and I'm Pretty. I have Hane's version of The Blue Book. My favorite song off this album is Cookie. This is the album that has OMG and Ditto. As you can see, I have Hane's version. And we have Get Up, and I have Minji's version. My favorite song off this album is Get Up and Cool With You. Now to get into Twice, which I have the most collection of. It's Formula to Love. My favorite songs off this album are Hello and Moonlight. We have Taste of Love. And my favorite songs off this album are Scandal, First Time, and Alcohol Free. Here we have Between 1 and 2. And my favorite songs off this album are Talk 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 and Basics. And here we have my first version of Ready to Be, second version of Ready to Be. And my favorite songs off this album are Crazy Stupid Love and Wallflower. My first solo Twice album, Jihyo, In the Zone. And my favorite songs off this album are Don't Wanna Go Back and Wishing on You. I Got You. And my favorite songs off this album are Rush and Bloom. We have About You by Chewy. And my favorite songs off this album are Lazy Baby and Fly. And for my last K-pop album, we have Strategy by Twice. And my favorite songs off this album are Keeper and Strategy featuring Megan Thee Stallion. And that was my CD collection. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow my Instagram. And thank you so much for 91 subscribers. When we get to 100, I'll definitely have something special planned. I don't know what though, but definitely trust there will be something special for 100. Thank you so much. When I started this YouTube channel, I didn't think like anyone would support me besides like my friends. But I'm so glad that I was able to reach out to like 91 of you. And just thank you so much, because having a YouTube channel is one of my dreams, and you guys are making that come true. So thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye. So first we have My Everything by here we have oh my bejesus. Okay, here we have Bwing. There's so much happening. There's so much happening. Try being an influencer for a day. You don't know what it's like. What the hell is my hair doing? Oh my god. We just want a thumbnail. What the hell is my hair doing? Do y'all see that? Everyone stop. Boom. And we're done.